welcome back to the Cassini Project. Sorry for the month-long break. A number of things happened that we're not going to get into, but we're back, and we've got to deal with the fallout from what happened last time on this show, which was 2 months ago now?
Otherwise known as Mom Effed Up.
Mm-hmm. But we're actually going to start tonight with the dads who done effed up first.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, sucks to be you, Adcon. But we actually are in the infirmary on ESD. What Mazaka is currently hospitalized, dealing with that wound, his advanced age interfering with it. Have at thee.
I imagine Ted's probably sitting nearby just with his doing a steeple on his head, or I should say on his mouth, just kind of going, oh boy.
I didn't do it?
No, you didn't.
I'm not even going to ask anymore.
Look, you know what the deal is, right?
Yes?
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain what's going on to me, because apparently it's some sort of interdimensional time fuckery again.
Either that or a clone or something. There's no way to get any sensor readings, so I don't have a good idea of what's going on.
There's no sensor reads, there's no computer records, you purged the computer.
Yeah, that too. Thank you, random nurse.
There's 6 hours of paperwork missing, so everyone's pissed off.
Ooh, including everyone's insurance paperwork. Oh, no, wait. Not
Hooray!
for me. Never mind.
Yeah, Frankie, you're going to be coming.
I have no idea why she still exists.
Me neither. I thought she died when my brain got flash fried on Nimbus.
I also don't know why she took this sudden super antagonistic bent. I mean, she was not the happiest person before that, but this is just terrorism.
You obviously seem to have forgotten how she treated butterflies as a kid.
Look, every kid does some exploring, all right?
Yes, but they usually stop.
I mean, as soon as I saw her the first time, I reported it to Logan. Did I mention the part where she kissed me the first time? Cause
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Someone give me some cortisone. I don't want to remember that. Oh!
Just throws a pipe at your head.
Thank you.
You just didn't hear about it. I had to live that moment.
Maybe she has brain damage?
Wow, thanks.
Not you. I just mean, because this is she's gone off the deep end. The deep end.
But they were already in the middle end, so...
Well, yeah, but they always seem to have they had a goal, and they never seem to be... They seem to have the vested interest... She seemed to have a vested interest in keeping the Federation together. This is not doing that.
It does, however, fit with her strategy of trolling us, however.
I should stay retired.
Maybe it's just some sort of vendetta, because her realizing that she stops existing in the future past made her want to not stop existing.
Yeah, maybe she broke.
Possible, but we don't know enough at this time. And
yeah.
For the moment, not our job, and not helping with the stitches.
That's very clear. Very clear. Yeah.
Well, you got your wish. I'm back in uniform.
Was not exactly my wish.
No, it was only the Corps of Engineers.
Are you gonna keep you, or are you gonna get yourself out of this?
I'm stuck for the next 3.5 years.
Oh God, maybe I could talk to somebody.
Good luck. I already talked to from Quinn to Komarova.
Well, she's a bit in the doghouse right now, so
Hmm.
I still know some people. There's still some old guard left. I can talk to somebody.
Well, I'd like to at least continue working on the project I'm doing right now.
Maybe we can. No, you're gonna get Stacy or get better. We're gonna switch you to something with a desk job.
I am working a desk job.
Okay, we're gonna put you in a reclining desk job.
Did you always treat it with bubble wrap?
Yes, and
Nice.
worse.
And duct tape.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They've got me back at Utopia Planitia.
I suppose that's the safest place right now, even though not much of that left.
Well, there was a bit of a material coup that just happened for us.
Yeah.
You hear about what happened at Yard 39?
Something already found a whole bunch of old starships.
Yeah, they're bringing the space frames back. Specifically, they've brought them back. We're refitting them for modern deployment. Actually, a few of them have turned out to be way ahead of their time.
Yeah, that was an interesting era for space frames.
I'm working on one of the projects right now.
Not too hard.
He's lying down.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's not going a mile a minute in his head.
Stop mothering me. I'm too old for that shit.
Bullshit.
But you're okay, right?
I will be. Unlike the beloved Admiral, I'm not referring to Ted, I'm going to be in here for about a day or two.
All right. You let me know the second you get out.
I will.
All right. Love you.
You too.
Gross.
All right. So,
Narrator, he would not let Ted know the second he got out.
he's absolutely well
Damn you, Ron Howard.
All right. So here's my question for the group. Adcon, would you like to go next, or would the group as a whole like to go without Harrison like to go next?
Oh, I think the group should go next.
All right. So as for everyone else except for the commander and the captain are eating at a cafe on ESD. And apparently very quietly.
Grassy's
We're
sort
in
of
that
just,
phase
just
of the meal where
shoveling.
no one's. Yeah, exactly.
Grassy's just shoveling food in his mouth. Not the greatest, but not the most graceful, but it's working, and he's getting stuff on his beard.
All right.
Vrask has hardly touched his food. He's poking at it, more likely.
Chalice is just sipping at some tea.
I can assure you, Doctor, the food is most certainly dead. Kagon says, drinking a purplish concoction?
Is it prune juice?
He's heard good things about it.
He could afford to be more regular.
Can't we all?
Vrask is just gonna set down his fork. I'm just not hungry.
Understandable.
Well, hey, at least we're out of the war. Hey.
Out of one and into another.
Well, nothing seems to be on fire right now. I'll take that.
There is that. Small things. Small things.
So Graz just drops his spoon and starts wiping his mouth. That's why I'm enjoying this food. The little things, take what you get when you can.
It is
Well
a very
said.
Klingon mindset. I concur.
Oh, they had us dead to rights. Why did they stop?
That is just as classified now as it was the first time.
Yeah, and it doesn't sit well with me.
More than likely got what they needed and just made off with it. Why cause extra problems when you can get out nice and clean?
There's a
I guess.
because like there's an old Frossen tradition. It's called playing with your prey.
You?
The only Ferocins I've seen ever play with anything, and it wasn't very playful.
Summer Muzway's ears are turning bright red. Commander, at this Catheris, at this point, you actually are walking by, having just said goodbye to Ted, and you see your crewmates at the table. Would you like to join them?
Sure. I will approach in an obvious manner.
Talis sees and she just kind of like makes a hand gesture that's just like, get over here.
Okay, I just
Liven
wanna
up this party. Liven up.
pull up a chair. What's with this our faces?
I just think everything is coming not to a head. I think everyone's just coming down from everything that's been happening.
It has
Yeah.
been quite a sequence of events.
Oh, do you mean you don't casually go back in time all of the time and then find out that you have a secret murder clone that is trying to destroy your family and as well as the, incumbent beautiful world that you've helped to create? Look,
Of course not, Commander. If I did that, I'd be a Starfleet Admiral.
And somewhere else, there are 356 Teds who are blushing.
Perhaps every second day, not every day.
I could have done without remembering any of this.
Honestly, the fact that we don't remember anything except what we just experienced through the Iconian War is, I think, kind of a blessing right now.
I mean,
There
think
is
about it.
that.
Think about it this way: some good did come of it. I mean, we got Linda back.
That's true, there is a balance to everything.
It's possible that's where she had been the whole time.
I'm still of the mind
Paradoxes are weird that way.
I'm still of the mind that that's exactly where she was.
Well, in either
Time travel's just
case,
weird.
Schrodinger's wife.
well, in either
She's not even
case,
Cation.
well, in either case, at least we now know that we don't want to know what happened. At least we only had, a short snippet of it. And didn't quite go through all of it. Although, perhaps I'd like to give one of the heralds one last parting punch.
No.
There are still
thanks.
plenty of heralds out there.
That or get a hand on one of their weapons to do more studying.
You just drop the herald staff, okay? That was not a good look for.
No, not to use it, to study it. To try and find a way to combat the effects of it.
When you're done, can I have it?
Yes.
Cool.
I'll have to get you to talk to Mazoy.
Our chief of security with a herald staff. That is a beautiful and frightening sight.
The amount of paperwork alone to requisition it will be fantastic.
But worth it.
I mean, until then, we have Hollow Sweets.
That is true.
Alright, I gotta go deal with a little debriefing of my own. Apparently Starfleet has to interview me if I want to either stay in this uniform or if I want to leave. So enjoy the rest of your meal, guys. And then Ray goes to kiss Taliesin on the cheek and he whispers like, ask her out already, just do it. And then walks away.
And she just like kind of like throws up her hands like, what?
Hey, doctor, if you're not gonna eat this, can I have the sandwich?
He just pushes the entire plate over.
Sweet,
The
thanks.
infamous Cation metabolism.
It's got like a hamburger on it and some fries and a salad and coleslaw.
So you guys went to the one burger joint on EST?
Pretty much, yeah. We went to a Shake Shack.
A McDutog.
Talis has already downed her shake and her burger and like everything. She's just like after a fight she likes a good, to inhale food.
Veraski is enjoying his mint chocolate milkshake. He's not letting that go. No one can have it.
Yeah, well, Raz is just sipping the last of his drink now.
So what are we supposed to do next? Does anyone know what's on the rock?
Go home.
I haven't heard anything. I've just been helping out with the extra patients in the med wing.
Alright, so I should probably use a little out of character moment. Right now, Cassini is in dry dock to get repairs.
That
So,
makes sense.
remember all the crap that happened when this whole incident started?
I don't know what you're talking about. The Cassini is fine. Pats the hood of the Cassini.
It just
Cassini
falls off.
I don't think I can fix this. This needs professional help.
Yeah, pretty much. I just,
We are professionals, sometimes at least.
just hope we're not stuck on here for another month like last time.
Well, there was
I
a
don't
saying
think
I
they
heard when
want
in
us here a
Rome.
whole month.
You know, at this moment, you actually get your combat actually chirps, Catheris.
Oh,
Centurion Sehen to Commander Catheris.
Catheris here.
Commander, wanted to let you know I just got done with the SCE analysis of the ship. It's going to be about a week in dry dock to repair the damage.
That's not so bad. Anything I can do to help at the moment?
Nope, they're telling us all shore leaves. They're even kicking us off the ship. So,
Alright.
if you need me, I'm going to be at Kashima's parents' place for the next week.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Bring them a present.
I don't know what to get them. He doesn't know what to get them.
A plant?
Plants are good, yeah, plants are good. Plants, chocolate, wine, all of the above.
What are you wooing them?
Harrison, you're not here.
But I think Raz might say that.
I mean, he's kind of dating, because,
They are dating.
I remember,
he's not getting
I
them
still
for
remember
full.
the turbo lift. There's no kind of about it.
He's not giving the things to Kashima, he's giving them to the parents, so he's not dating Kashima's parents.
No, but you want to make a good impression. Guys, just shut up.
I'm gonna hang up now before you guys start advising me in the style of Fire Emblem, because we're not doing incest on this ship. Sahan out.
Russ just goes back to his drink.
Just look at the rest of the group and just kind of shake my head.
Talos is just kind of like,
What?
Kagon shrugs, takes another sip.
A week. Okay, that's not so bad. And then hopefully we can try and figure out what happens with Ariel. Managed to fix most of it, but I don't like that other me had her fingers all over.
Yeah, we'll revisit that in a future campaign.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we don't have time for that much emotional development.
Well, considering that Starfleet Corps of Engineers is running all over the ship, I don't think there's much we can do about that right now. Just, yeah, so does anyone have any plans?
Not really.
Offering my services to the hospital here. That's about it.
Of which they have said politely, no thank you, we are fully stocked.
He's not telling them that.
I was actually gonna see if Talus wanted to get a sparring round.
I'm always down for that. I still have all this nervous energy from the battle.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, did we want to do like a boxing tournament at some point?
That could be fun. Not now, but later.
I mean, it doesn't sound that bad.
I'm now still imagining the doctor in the boxing ring.
Spectating, of course, spectating.
No, what are you talking about? The doctor would be like the person who holds up the card. And, like, locks her out.
These people are very stupid.
He would be the one that goes to the corners and checks for concussions and all that kind of stuff.
And then telling everyone they're idiots while they're in the corner. Smacking our people around for fun is not fun.
That's where you're wrong.
Isn't it?
Well, see, Doctor, you've got your a bit of a contradiction there. Smacking around people for fun is sort of by definition fun.
I just point at Graz like you've got it.
Just gonna sip his milkshake quietly. He has no comeback.
All right, some time passes. You guys finish your meals. Where are you guys breaking up off to for later?
See if there's a hollow suite available. I'm gonna do that with.
Okay.
Graz will probably
The
get
reservations are made on deck 38, and deck 38 is still locked down. I'm kidding.
Graz will try and talk to his father.
Okay.
And Varask will probably spend some time in some sort of science area so he can do some research.
All right.
Let me actually join him on that.
Okay, so we're going to come back to you guys in a bit. We'll follow up on all of these scenes. But we need to get back to the issue at hand with our captain. who has been looking for his wife for the last half an hour and eventually has tracked her down in Club 47.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Hi, Logan.
Just looking all over for you.
I needed to get away, avoiding your mom.
Yeah, no, I think everybody is.
I mean, we're going to be having dinner with her tomorrow, so it's kind of want to minimize.
Yeah, no, there's no. Yeah, no, absolutely. Trust me, I've been in so many meetings.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Do you know how many I've been in? She holds up like 4 pads worth of documents.
Oh god, is TI still throwing those at you?
Oh yeah. Do you know how much paperwork it takes to get someone undead?
Actually, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fine. Who's watching Maxwell?
I've got Max down in the nursery on deck 50.
Okay, all right. Harrison's actually going to pull out a pad and actually pull up sensor images on the nursery. I assume there's some kind of nanny cam.
Yeah, there's nanny cam. And he's
Alright.
just like he's sleeping peacefully in his crib.
Sends a note to whoever's there, just make sure, check on him, make sure he's breathing right, etc. All right.
Fathers.
Oh, Harrison's actually finally going to sit down next to Linda and just kind of collapse a bit. Ugh. God. It is always all the After Effects stuff that gets me.
Oh, believe me, I'm still trying to process everything that's happened.
Yeah, you've got a whole 6 months you missed out on.
It's not just the 6 months; it's losing my whole crew.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I went into labor.
Yeah, but I know what the Pioneer meant to you. Yeah.
I have, however, made a decision, though. I'm not going to step down from Starfleet.
Okay. Actually, I wanted to talk to you on that front, too.
Really?
Yeah, you obviously, I don't know if you've been briefed or not, but I mean, you know about the other Catheris.
Yes, I know about that. They
Yeah.
brought it up several times. They were concerned I was a co-conspirator.
God, yeah. It's been a crazy 6 months.
I'm gonna say Ariel sort of described some of it, and I lost track.
We can sit down and talk about that later, but yeah, no, I'm just... They're calling her Kill Theris? I don't know, I'm just gonna call her Kill Catheris' sister, because I still think my Catheris is the real Catheris. And I don't want to get into pronoun issues.
I give up.
Yeah. But I'm thinking after she's dealt with, because she has to be dealt with, and I don't know who else can actually deal with her other than my crew. After that, I was thinking of resigning.
Really?
Well, I've given it a lot of thought. These past 6 months, close to a year, has just been nuts. I realized that I never really... it was never my choice to go into Starfleet.
Well,
Yeah, basically decided for me, and I'm useful here, but I don't think it's really where I want or need to be.
All right.
Yeah.
I will support you in that.
Yeah, I mean...
And when I get a new ship, do you want to, come live on there with me? Or do you want to...
It would depend on your assignment. I don't know about taking a newborn on a, some deep space exploration vessel. This isn't the old days where we built apartment complexes in space.
I will agree with that.
Oh, those galaxy classes! Wow, just
yeah.
But I mean, it's something to talk about if and when it happens.
Sure. We'll talk about it when it happens.
Yeah, when it happens. You're right. But yeah, how have you been doing?
Paperwork. Also stressing about this dinner with your family. I don't know
What about-
why your mother.
What about your mom and dad? I mean, it's been.
Oh, we don't. No.
Yeah, yeah. Still,
Worse.
how?
Let's just say they wanted to take Max, and then they wanted him to stay with them for like a couple of weeks.
oh.
Which
Oh.
naturally means like 6 months.
Yeah, no. No.
We can visit, but no.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. I mean, your family, but black hole, gravity well, in a nice way. But it's just like the thing kind
Overbearing.
of gets. Yeah. I am just so glad that you're back. Oh, it has been just. Yeah, we never really talked about it, but I mean, you were gone, and I didn't. It was not a good place.
According to Ariel, your first concern became about what happened to me, and then it became about what happened to Max.
Yeah.
And then it turned out you happened to us.
Yeah. Those were messed up days. Dark days.
Very, very dark from what I understand.
Yeah, I kind of kept to myself most of it. I leaned into being the role because I didn't know what else to do.
Well, now you have something to.
Yeah, I can stress about a new baby. Unless you haven't asked too many questions.
I don't know what to ask.
Hit me with something.
It's just too much. So you apparently lost your memories?
You
And
remember
then-
remember back in those we only had to read the Enterprise D mission profile?
Yeah.
The mission, yeah. Remember that mind wipe incident?
Yeah, but they didn't lose their memories, they were just suppressed.
Yeah, that was modified. Some pirates from Nimbus 3 got their hands on the technology.
But do you really remember everything?
I do, but that's because Q decided to pay me a visit.
Well, then at least tomorrow won't be, awful.
Or it could be worse. Because
We'll
she
see.
thought that I she thought I lost her memory. And then I told her when I was certain she was going to die.
That's always a mistake. We always think she's going to die, and then she comes back. She's
Yeah,
like a
I know.
cockroach.
Yeah. Or from Section 31, because
She spits out her drink. What?
nothing.
I heard that. Don't say that publicly. And I didn't know.
Sorry. I know. There's a lot of things I should have told you. But no more secrets. I promised.
And when we do, okay, but when you talk about the secrets privately.
Yeah, you're right. I'm well too used to just being free with my crew. You're right.
I'm gonna go get another drink. Want one?
Please. Sorry and Brandy.
All right, time to kill some brain cells.
Oh, please.
All right. So I think the next scene we're gonna cut to the doctor and Kagon doing some research.
Okay. The doctor is currently researching two things. He's researching cybernetics and how to make transitioning through them easier, and also researching dark matter and any possible treatments going as far from experimental to completely out there.
All right, so both of these topics are so vast. It very, very quickly becomes apparent to Brass. He's going to have to pick one. There's no way you're going to be able to do both.
Okay, then it would probably be the cybernetics for the time being.
All right, makes sense. You got your patient right next to you.
Yep.
All right, Kagon, what are you going to be assisting him with this research or what?
That's my plan, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to make this an extended task. So
Okay.
you're only going to need... I'm only going to make the... I'm not going to do this using the full extended task system. I'm going to kind of simplify it. I'm going to give you guys a series of rolls. You need to get succeed 3 times to make these rolls.
Okay.
All right. So for the research phase, what specifically do you want to? Well, Kagon, what do you want in your new eye for starters? And Verask, how do you want to implement that?
I was looking to have something like multispectral analysis, basically.
Okay.
In other words, very much like Geordie's visor.
Okay.
Science eye, science eye.
And then
As it doesn't end up thrown against a windshield like a science bug.
Very useful for a science guy.
and as for implementing it, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, then let's make this a roll.
Yes, please.
Okay. Verask, you're going to take the lead on this one. And it's going to be assisted with Kagon, and I'm going to say this is going to be difficulty 3.
Okay. What am I rolling?
This would be a reason medicine for you, reason science for Kagon.
Would any of my focuses apply?
You have a cybernetics focus now, don't you?
Yes, I just got it.
That will apply.
I'm going to assume xenobiology will not apply here.
Yeah, not your own eye is not xenobiology.
That's kind of my thought too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Kagon helping. I don't think I need to do bold or anything, so let's do this.
Then again.
Oh God, maybe. Crap.
Okay. So, the analysis of your research indicates that your initial approach is probably not going to work. Doing a multispectral cybernetic is doable. However, in cases like Captain Geordie LaForge, these kind of cybernetics result in headaches and other kinds of disorienting effects. And there's also some research on people who've lost a single eye, and it seems that the further their prosthetic is from their natural eye, the harder it gets for them. Effectively, it's very straining on the brain. I swear that rhyme was unintentional.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
What would you like your alternative approach now to be?
Is there any way to give him something to a lesser degree than multispectral analysis, but still make it better than the average eyeball?
Okay, you both make the same rolls.
For this, I will go ahead and do bold medicine and give you a threat
bonus.
for an extra dice.
All right.
1 from me.
2 for me.
All right. Then you hit exactly what you need to. What you can tell is in Kagon's specific case, between the fact that there's not a lot of research done on Klingon biology, the big issue you realize that's going to be an obstacle to overcome is his redundancy in his organs. The Brakul basically, you have to wire things specifically so that you're not getting things like double vision and so forth. And this is points to you're likely going to be able to give his eyes like infrared and ultraviolet, but probably not much beyond that.
Okay.
Kagon, would you like to have that option?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
There's a lot you can do with those wavelengths.
It's true. All right, so with that, we're going to say you hit 1, and we'll come back to you guys in a little bit. We're just going to say that, like, you know, you're having this discussion, you start talking about, oh, what color do you want to make it, and so forth, etc., etc.
Kagon just kind of, really?
Yeah.
Aesthetics are everything, Kagon.
I have an eye to match.
There's no saying we can't change that color too.
I'm just
Nice.
I'm imagining like a Ferengi cosmetic surgeon trying to convince Kagon into having like liposuction or something now. It's a fantastic image. But now let's move on to the commander and the lieutenant who are walking out of the holodeck after their sparring match.
Ugh, that. I feel better.
Sometimes you just, you know, like you have the jitters and you just need to work.
You just need to hit things. Yeah.
Most people don't get that. It's like when you have the coffee shakes and the only way to fix it is more coffee.
Although with the coffee at some point you reach this like diminishing return where your heart is pounding and you don't actually feel any change in your level of exhaustion. And you just feel trapped in your own body.
Oh god, that's yeah. That's usually after about cup 7.
7? Ah. I need to work on my up my coffee game.
I don't sleep.
Theris has drank all the coffee on the ship. You can't up it.
Is that just because you're a first officer, or is that because you just don't sleep?
Yes.
Got it. If I pin on Lieutenant Commander, I will remember that.
It's the paperwork mostly. You don't realize just how much paperwork there is until you ignore it for 3 weeks and then go back and find out that Starfleet Command is mad at you because these requisitions haven't been filed, and if you don't file them by the end of day, you could be in serious trouble.
That sounds really freaking stressful.
Yeah.
Isn't there anything you can like delegate out?
Probably.
Like if you need me to do something, I don't know what I'm doing, but
I honestly never thought about asking for help.
you have subordinates. Use them.
Hey, tell us, do you want to do all my paperwork?
It's not what I meant.
I mean, I kind of pawned a lot of it off on Drake for a while because that was fun. Getting to boss him around was really nice.
I might also mention none of you have seen Drake since the incident happened.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, notice how we haven't seen him lately.
Surprise.
Yeah.
My name is Franklin Drake and I'm ooky spooky. I have a facial scar.
And she just kind of like Talus breaks down and kind of braces herself against Catheris's arm.
So Mark Drake is like, I'm gonna ruin these two careers so hard.
Be careful, he's probably listening.
Oh, he's definitely listening and going to, rip me a new one next time he sees. We should come up with a plan or a safe word or something for like not.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing too.
Yeah, that's also been kind of stressing me out. I don't like.
So just to be clear, we're talking about Section 31 here, right?
Yes, we are at the moment. But I don't know. This whole thing is I believe the best word for it is fucked.
Yeah. In Andorian, we don't really have a word that really like communicates the same level of emphatic intent.
That's kind of shitty.
You would think we would. But we just have other ways of expressing it. But fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you guys tend to, not need the emphatic language because you have the emphatic, everything else.
That is true. This is very true.
The Andorian F-bomb is a rifle butt to the face.
Yeah. So, other you. Yeah, we'll have to come up with some word because I can't think of anything at the moment.
That's fine.
Other than, oh fuck.
Yeah, which is great, but we use it a lot anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not exactly specific.
Yeah. Is everything all right with you then? Aside from the whole time dilation, backwards, forwards, upside down, whatever.
I had a sister, a twin sister.
No, I didn't.
Well, and my mother left. When we came back in time here, I thought maybe I could send her a message. She died in this war, but I didn't. It wasn't my place.
There's a lot of what ifs that kind of hang around.
Yeah. But didn't really have much time to think about it until now. I just. Why are things so fucked?
I don't know. But
It's good to have someone to vent it all to.
yeah. I've tried talking to Harrison about it, and he's great, but he doesn't get it all the time, or he gets it, but he's dealing with his own stuff. I mean, for a long time, he was dealing with the Linda thing, and now the Linda thing is not a thing. And, like, I'm happy for him because he got something that he was clearly missing, and, like, was a very unfair situation, but at the same time, like, I can't help feeling a bit pissed.
No, I get it. Again, with my sister, I feel like the captain got his second chance, and some of us won't get that.
Yeah. And he also got his memories back, and
Yeah, and that's the thing with Rayshawn is like I talk to him about things, but he doesn't understand that part. And he's supportive, don't get me wrong, he's wonderful. It's just he doesn't get it sometimes.
yeah.
There's no way
You know,
he could.
it's like you're you, but you're not there you.
Mhm. And he'll say things to me like, "You haven't changed a bit." And the thing is, I'm like, "I don't know that."
Yeah. Or, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I have both of my dads being like, well, you're completely different now. At least you're not murdering half the galaxy.
Yeah, can confirm you are different.
Oh, I mean, that's good. I mean, I don't want to be murdering half the galaxy, but like, I wish I had the childhood memories of, I don't know, whatever it was. I want to know why I chose to go down that path. Like, there has to be a reason.
Maybe there's not. I don't know. I if I think too hard about these sorts of things, my brain breaks.
Yeah, that's I try and think about it and get all philosophical and everything like that, but then sometimes I just end up going in circles in my head and I want to just punch something.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is with people like us. We just want to fight the problem that's in front of us, and that's that. All the other
Yeah.
stuff is chaff.
I'm going to ask you something.
Oh,
And it has to kind of do with this conversation.
she kind of gives you a look like, go on.
Would you like to get dinner sometime?
And at that, her antenna kind of splay a bit, and she goes, like, kind of in surprise, and she goes, sure.
Uh, that was, yeah, okay.
And she kind of like rubs the back of her neck. She just goes, It's fine. It's
I'm gonna go now.
hey, okay. I'll see you later.
And I turn and power walk in the other direction.
Well, we'll come back to this next week, I think, because we got a lot here to go through. We're gonna jump back to our two scientists, however. It's the next day. All right, you two. So, we know what kind of functionality you can give this cybernetic eye. Now comes the part where you need to figure out how you're going to install it without causing permanent damage. Basically, the last stage of research.
Mm-hmm.
Kagon, do you want to participate in this, or?
Yeah, kind of have a vested interest, I would say.
Okay. All right, Doctor. This will
Mhm.
be another reason medicine roll. Kagon, you can also assist with reason medicine. And this time, I'm going to let you both have focuses that apply.
Alrighty. Reason
All right,
medicine.
What's the difficulty level?
This one will be difficulty level 2.
Oh, okay.
Opportunity for you guys to get some momentum here.
All right. Reason medicine. Oh.
Okay.
I might actually, do a value here and not do that.
All right.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the value. Find the solution for what's ailing you.
All right. Go ahead and re-roll.
Oh my god. And I have a nice reason medicine.
It happens to the best of us.
There we go.
Much better. You actually gain a point of momentum from that. All right. Russ, you're reading through, you're reading up on the procedure and ideas, and you're like, oh, I think I can just do this. And then you realize, oh, wait, this is for human physiology, not Klingon. I have to prepare for that second optic nerve. And you put that pad away and you get another copy. That's the appropriate medical journal. You're like, this is not that different. Okay.
That could have ended badly.
Well, thank you for doing your due diligence, Doctor. My remaining eye appreciates it.
Well, we can't have you blind in both and or dying on my table. I would rather not have that.
That, Doctor, makes two of us.
Though if we were still in the Iconian War, someone might just shoot you with a phaser.
Or an antiproton staff, yes. Nonetheless, sometimes in triage, that is a very Klingon solution.
Yes, well, no offense to the Klingons, but there's normally a way we could do. There might have been something more.
Well, you don't see me disagreeing. I'm not in a Klingon uniform after all.
True. And one moment, I believe someone's knocking at the front door, Brian. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, with that, I think we're going to switch scenes while Journey is occupied.
Okay.
Captain, it's time for you and your wife are in a sky car on the way to your mother's place. So, just to let you know, this is where you grew up. Avcon?
Uh-oh.
He was muted.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What's up?
It's your scene now.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine. So you're in a sky car with Linda on the way to your mother's house in upstate New York,
Okay.
and she's going, okay, so just to let you know, this house on the lake is where you grew up.
I remember it. Yeah.
All right. I'm just wanting to refresh because I don't know if you've been actively thinking about all of this.
You should see my search history.
No, thank you.
Not that. I just been just looking into my past.
I know. I still don't want to know. Not with your family history, anyways.
There were some good moments. Not often, but some.
And you pull up to this kind of, it's definitely like a 19th century colonial house. 3 stories. You can tell the inside is made of wood and then surrounded by beautiful autumn trees, and then there's the lake out back. And you guys walk up to the door and ring the bell, and your mother walks to the door. I wasn't expecting you. And they're just like, it's Thanksgiving. You always invite us. I thought you might not want to participate this year with everything that's going on.
Maybe some normality might be good.
Are you quite sure about that?
Yes?
And Linda's like, what's going on with you? Why are you being so cagey? This is weird even for you. And as she's about to speak, you hear a voice from inside that house. Looking, the voice is a little familiar, but you can't recognize it. But you hear, "Mom, I'm home," and it's very clearly like a teenager's voice.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what Logan says.
And Linda just looks, you do remember your brother, right?
Does Logan just have a massive headache at this point?
Yes, but more to the point, you have only like a vague memory. Like, it's not strong. Like, you think about it and you're like, I think I have do I have a brother? I'm not sure.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Logan actually leans against the side of the house. Oh my god. Ugh.
Well, you hadn't mentioned him, so I didn't want to bring it up and add something new to your plate.
Okay, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. And Logan just shoves the pain down to a box and puts that box somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Komarova walks in. Luke, your brother and sister-in-law are here. I thought you said they weren't coming. Change of plans. And Linda just comes over and is like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Heavy quotations and asterisk around fine.
Out of character, I have a question as GM. Did you bring the shard with you?
No.
Okay.
I was going to talk to her about that. I was going to talk to Linda about that later in private.
Well, you're probably be a good idea to talk about it later in private.
Yeah.
All right. And Linda goes, are you ready, or do you need a few minutes?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's do this.
Okay, but if you need to talk, well, good thing your mom has a boat.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, did we bring Max?
Bring what? Sorry.
Did we bring Maxwell?
Yeah, you brought Max.
Okay, imagine he's in a papoose.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Logan has taken hard into the fatherhood thing. Like he always does. He just leans too hard into something new.
It's fall decorated to go with the theme.
Yes.
It kind of looks like a portable cornucopia with a baby in it.
He has a little turkey style hat. With a little cap on.
Right. And so you walk into the house, you see, it's kind of this like lodge style on the first floor. Well, I wouldn't say it's the first floor. It's technically the second floor because the first floor goes into the cliffside and goes out onto the beach. But it's got bay windows looking out over the lake, and you see a 17-year-old boy sitting on the couch playing games on a pad. It looks a lot like you.
Hey.
Hey, Logan. Not really looking up at you.
I mouth over to Linda. Name.
Lucas.
Hey, Lucas. Someone new here today. This time.
Oh, yeah. Congrats on the kid.
Yeah.
Can I get you to do an insight command check?
Sure.
Difficulty 1. Nothing difficult.
Let's see. I gotta use intelligence operative as a focus.
Why not?
One thing they taught you in the CIA is how to read your children or your younger siblings. 3.
3. Okay, nicely done. You notice he's being very standoffish, but not in the way that a teenager usually is. This seems to be more like a grudge.
I raise an eyebrow at Komarova.
And she just kind of shakes her head, holds her hands up, and goes, Luke, be nice to your brother. Why? You let him get away with everything when he was my age. Luke, no, really. And he just kind of walks off.
Why don't we just get Maxwell's, get him situated, you replicate to the crib, right?
I'll go.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
She takes the basket and takes it to one of the bedrooms.
All right. So, how you doing? How's school going?
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Just fine.
Yeah, fine. Why do you care? You never cared before.
Yeah, well, things happen. Things have been weird these past 6 months to a year.
Yeah, and that's why you haven't come home in the last 6 months to a year. And I was happy you didn't.
Okay, I'm just going to excuse that with the hormones. Because I know what that is. I know how that goes. But you know why I didn't come home, right? I didn't even realize. I told you, right? What happened?
No. What happened? They don't tell me anything about you. And Komarova just winces in the corner.
Of course not. Okay. Well, you're old enough. You might be fine time to learn some things. So, well, I was in Starfleet about 6 months to a year ago. Time's a little weird. Time's a little weird because Starfleet. I lost my memory.
Lucas actually looks up and goes, "What?"
Yeah,
You're kidding, right?
I fought pirates, and he had a weapon on them, and my entire crew, we all lost our memories.
That sounds like it's something out of a really, really stupid holo program.
I mean, it's not Captain Proton.
Linda's like, "Whoa!" Shots fired. Linda goes, he's telling the truth, Luke.
Yeah. For a
Mom,
long time, I didn't realize. Like, I didn't know who I was. I barely knew what I was doing. I mean, heck, I didn't know what Starfleet was.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And then, I mean, I found out that I had a wife, a child, my mother's, admiral, and suddenly they made me captain, and things just... There was a boulder that was rolling downhill for the past year.
That
And
is
I'm
weird.
sorry that no one came around and told you, looking at Komarova pointedly.
She is very much focusing on that turkey right now.
I bet she is. But yeah, I'm sorry. No, you absolutely should have been told.
Yeah? Did she tell you about me?
No, she hasn't.
I'm not surprised. You were always her favorite anyways.
Oh, come on, don't start that.
It's true. She didn't give me the time of day until about 6 months ago. Now I know why.
God damn it. Well, you know what? New beginnings. New beginnings. That's gonna change. So, but yeah, no, I mean, hell. How are you doing? Tell me about you.
All right. So, in the effort of not stretching this out for 10,000 years, because this is basically the entire life of an entire NPC, can I get you to roll a presence command check? This is basically to crack open that door.
Can I use a momentum for another die?
You absolutely can.
Thank you.
Crack open that sweet backstory chestnut.
Watch me rap with the children.
How do you do, you fellow kids in spirit?
Do I get a focus?
What focus would you like to use?
I don't want to go command presence because I don't want to take that stance. I'm going to say no, actually. I don't have a focus.
Okay.
Yeah. 3.
Very nicely done. So he finally, starts talking to you. You learn you two were never close.
Yeah.
He's 17. He's 12 years younger than you.
Okay.
So, but the way he kind of describes it is like he was the accident kid, the kid she wasn't supposed to have.
The one there was no plan for.
Right. And the man who was your father, in quotation marks, was the one who is his father.
Okay, so adopted dad?
Yeah, your adoptive father, the one whose surname you have.
Okay.
So he is Lucas Harrison.
Okay.
Lucas Eric Harrison, specifically. Junior,
right.
Because your adoptive father was Lucas Harrison Sr. You were never very close to each other. Komarova obviously doted on you, is from what you gather, of which she's going in the kitchen over.
As I'm able to glean through this and kind of read the room, am I safe to presume that he's not genetically augmented?
Absolutely not.
Okay, he's normal. He's just a regular kid.
He's just a kid.
Okay.
Not particularly average intelligence is something you noticed.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you mention stuff and he's like, I have no idea what that means. Seems to have a good eye for art.
Okay.
Draws a lot.
Nice.
not
Someone
very
in his
technical.
family, someone in his family should put their creative talents to good use.
Yeah, instead of creative geniuses.
Look where that's got us.
Exactly. He does like Linda though.
No, that's good.
He thinks she's super nice. And then you guys eventually all sit down at the table, and it's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, I figured.
You do notice that since you saw Kamaruma at Arcturus, she's been promoted.
Really?
Yep, up from 3 to 4 stars.
They had to get you out of there just to keep you out of trouble, huh? I don't say that, but...
So, Linda has a little too much wine and says something akin to that.
I can always count on Linda.
And there's just this daggers being shot at, like, why the hell did you marry her?
And I just look at it back and like, bitch, you know why.
And Luke is enjoying this entire... Okay, so now it's the end of the evening. Everyone's kind of winding down, unbuttoning pants and stuff. How would you like to handle things from here?
Genetically advanced physique, thank you very much. No, actually, let me get some fresh air.
Okay. You step
Mom?
out onto the deck.
Yeah, it's like, Mom, you want to come out with me for a moment?
It's like, all right. And, Linda and Luke just kind of sit down watching soccer on the television.
Okay.
And the two of you walk outside.
How soundproof typically is that door?
Not very. It's a glass door.
Well, I know, but also it's the family home. I assumed at some point there'd be some kind of protection.
Yeah, I don't have my meetings in this house.
You're not paranoid enough, apparently.
We
Fine,
have a basement for that.
All right, so we're gonna walk away like a little bit just to make sure that we're not within obvious earshot.
All right, you guys walk down to like the shoreline.
Yeah.
You're standing on the docks.
So I'm just gonna look at her and go, "What the hell happened?"
Well, you went back in time after I got shot, and then you
Oh, not
came
me.
back.
Not me. You. Why in the world is there a Nokotheris running around the galaxy?
How the hell would I know? I thought
Because you're
you were
supposed to
dead.
know everything.
I'm human, not omnipotent.
Well, you apparently like to give off that vibe as much as you can.
My job.
Yeah. And apparently you've been doing it so well they promoted you.
Actually, I did it terribly. Got chewed at by Admiral Chakotay.
You actually got an emotion of Chakotay?
Oh, very, very big one.
I can't say it's undeserved.
What do you want me to say? I didn't know.
Well,
I'll be
I'm
saying
sorry.
until-
I'm sorry. Would have been a great place to start.
I can't be sorry for someone else's actions.
Okay.
The fact is, I didn't know. No one in my department knows, which either means we have a leak, which I need to patch, and I don't know what to do about that, or she's just that good. And that part scares me.
Maybe it's both.
And that scares me even more than it should
Maybe
do.
it's neither. Maybe she's cheating.
Possible. She likes to cheat.
Yeah. She likes to win at any cost. Believe me, I remember.
Do you?
Enough. Lucas was an unpleasant surprise.
Yeah, the fact you never asked me about him after you told me about the memories in of itself had me questioning things.
It does imply that there's some patchwork going on. I might have to do some self-reflection. And he's not a clone, right?
He's not a clone.
Okay, you can't take that face with me when the things that you've done to me.
I swear, Lucas was an accident.
All right. You really got to pay more attention to him.
Put it that way. Also, like, what the fuck?
These are all legitimate emotions.
Yeah.
She goes, look, I don't know what to say right now. I wish I had more information to give you. I wish I had something to say. I don't. I know as much as you do. And you just see her kind of rub her side where she was shot. Goes, you're not the only one who's paying for this. She just kind of walks past you and kind of shoulder checks you pretty severely.
I don't get you.
Yeah, I've noticed.
And you've made no effort to be understood. You assume everyone is either on the same wavelength as you or is a foe. I've tried to reach out to you so many times, but you're just obsessed with this goal of yours.
You don't even know what my goal is.
You don't share anything. Lucas thinks I'm the favorite, but we both know I was just the guinea pig. Or, I don't know, the weapon being honed.
That's where you're both wrong. And she walks inside.
Oh, God, I always gotta get the last word.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Logan eventually walks back inside of it as well. Although he probably left a handprint on some of the wood paneling.
Yeah,
From squeezing it too hard.
Mm-hmm. There is now hand-printed dents on the docks.
Yeah.
At least it's not one of the doctor's consoles.
Yeah, so you walk back inside, and Linda kind of sees the expression on your face and immediately, like, grabs Max and the coats and says, like, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, it's probably time we get, if Max is up too late, he gets real fussy.
Thanks for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice having you. And that's going to come over in this, like, sing-song, faux nicety voice.
Yeah, it was nice being. Yeah, it was good seeing you again. Oh, Lucas, just don't be afraid to send a message or two sometime.
And he goes, "Yeah, I'll do it. Take care of there, big brother."
Yeah, see you later, bro. And once we're back in the hollow card, Logan's just gonna go.
Well, that was a fairly average Thanksgiving.
That woman.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend the next one with the Vivantresses?
Do you think they'll let us in?
No.
I mean, they like you.
Yes, but they don't like you.
What would you be weird if I told you that Ted kind of came around a bit?
What did you do to the timeline? And we're gonna end the scene there. And we're gonna cut back to our science duo. All right. So the time has finally come. Are you ready to give Kagon a new eyeball?
Yes.
Wait, the timeline is changing. Sorry, couldn't help
You
myself.
grow 6 new eyeballs.
You can see through time.
You can see into the 4th dimension.
He is now an Iconian. All right.
Thanks, Daniels.
All right, so here it is. You will not be able to get an assist on this because you're using an unfamiliar medical suite.
Mm-hmm.
And Kagon can't assist you because he's going to be lying on the bed unconscious.
I mean, it would be pretty metal to like be conscious and assisting for the whole thing.
Yeah.
That would be very Klingon of him, but I get it.
As awesome as that scene would be, there is a level of silliness of like, I'm not letting Kagon poke a new eyeball into his head.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, no.
It's a funny thing to think about, but I wouldn't let it. I wouldn't do it either.
All right. So, Barask, here it is.
Yes.
Due to, I am actually going to spend a point of threat, the only threat I have, to raise the difficulty.
That gave you.
Yes, that you gave me. It is now a difficulty 4 roll.
Would my quick study be able to come into this?
Gotta remember what quick study does.
When attempting a task that will involve an unfamiliar medical procedure or wishes to treat an unfamiliar species, ignore any difficulty increase stemming from your unfamiliarity.
I will permit that. So it's back down to a difficulty 3.
Okie dokie.
Use an EMH to help you.
Use all the momentum.
Is there an EMH to help me out?
Well, there are several, but the holograms went around and started murdering people like 3 days ago. They've turned them all off.
That's totally fair.
That's the thing. Okay, I'm just checking my other talents to see if there's anything that would help here. Combat medicine, no. Triage, no. No. Field medicine? No. Nope. Okay, so no other talents other than my quick study.
All right, and I actually need to double check your foci really fast. Experimental surgical techniques will be your focus for this.
Okay.
All right, so like I said, difficulty 3.
All right.
Would you like to spend any momentum or give me threat for bonuses?
Uh,
If we have 4 momentum, that's nice.
Yes, thank
I
you,
mean,
Captain, for that.
I might be a little selfish here, but spend that shit.
yeah. If I don't do bold though, I don't get to re-roll unless I spend 2 momentum.
We have the
You
momentum.
can spend a bold and a momentum.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can mix and match.
Yeah,
Okay, then I will.
You can do 1 threat for bold, and then give me 2 momentum for a second die.
Yeah, I will do that.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
So that's 4 dice altogether, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
And you hit your target.
Yes.
All right. You carefully weave nerve endings and ganglia and get that eye into the socket. It's just the right size. It fits perfectly. The coloration even matches Kagon's natural eye. He's going to have to keep it covered for a couple of days while his nervous system adjusts to it. But the surgery goes smoothly. And then he wakes up.
Oh, well, Kagon, your new eye is good. You'll need to cover it for the next few days until everything settles.
Duly noted. Thank you for asking.
That one eye is like blind right now, basically because of the light.
Blinded by the light.
I'm still disappointed you talked me out of letting you giving you a bright red eye. I'm still thinking that would have been a nicer choice of color to stand out.
Only if we could have done them both.
Unfortunate.
Even then, with intelligence work, one wants to stay inconspicuous.
That's true. How are you feeling, by the way?
I am well. I think this will take some getting used to, but I'm looking forward to the opportunities it presents.
You'll have to let me know if there are any signs of pain or blurred vision or anything not going the way it should. And I am going to, after this, set you up for at least 2 appointments every week to come and see me, just to make sure things are going smoothly.
Very well.
It's still experimental, so there's always the chance something might not go right.
I see. I suppose there is always the possibility a software update could go wrong. And he just kind of smirks.
There is that, and unfortunately, I'm not an engineer, so I couldn't help you with that. And in the future, there's possibly more that could be done, but for now, I suggest bed rest and not putting yourself under any extreme conditions.
Bed rest? It kind of grumbles.
Bed rest. And you'll need to come see me before the boxing match if you're going to participate.
Very well.
Because I might not let you participate.
The mechlith comes out from underneath the bed.
Too many blows to the face after such a delicate procedure, and with all your tissues still recovering, there is a chance you could damage something, or someone could damage something to you.
No, I'd run enough risk of damaging myself just doing anything melee related. I understand.
We love you, Kagon.
Big cards
Well,
for Kagon.
don't feel too bad about that. When it comes to anything combat related, the most I can do is stand there and look nice.
All right. So with that, we're going to skip ahead a couple of days. The ship is getting ready to depart. You have actually all received orders. You're going to be going to Starbase. Just forgot what that Starbase is.
Well, it's not 234.
No, it's the one in the Celas system. Starbase 114. It's a supply depot, basically, for ships leaving the Beta Quadrant. They're doing some final analysis on what happened during the Kiltheris incident. They said we'll probably have more information on where to deploy you when you arrive. They have material to dispense to the crew. And we're actually going to take one last scene with the captain as both him and Linda are arriving on Earth's space dock at the end of this shore leave and are walking into the shuttle bay.
All right.
When Mazaka actually walks up to the two of them. Captain Harrison.
Commander Mzaka.
Wrong, Captain Harrison. Linda.
Oh.
Yes, Doctor? Your new assignment, and he holds out a pad. She taps a few times, she goes, do. Wait, this is one of the new ships being built. Yes, she won't be ready for about a month, but she's yours. Do you want to take a look at her? Wait, she's here? San Francisco shipyards. We can take a short shuttle ride around. What would you say, captains?
Logan's just nodding at Linda enthusiastically, like, go, go.
She's like, you're coming with me.
All right, sure.
So the two of you get into a shuttlecraft and you start flying off towards San Francisco shipyards. As you arrive, you see the white and black hull of a ship that is under construction and looks nearly complete. Linda,
Whoa.
I'd like you to meet the Gagarin.
What class is that?
It's the new Gagarin class. Basically a refit of the old Shepard classes.
Oh.
She's got some new advanced technologies on her, including enhanced EPS manifolds and the new cyclic quantum slipstream drives. You're going to have to tell me what the hell cyclic slipstream drive is. I am not an engineer. Basically, she could run faster, and she has a quicker recharge time on her QSD than the Pathfinder class does.
I guess the Cassini's not the fastest thing out in the galaxy anymore.
No, turns out the profile of these old frames was actually perfect for it. She'll be able to reach the equivalent of warp 42.
We might have to find a new basis of measurement.
It's going to be an issue for sure. They're not actually sure how it's going to work in the field, though. These new ships are untested after all. She's the first.
She'll need an experienced captain. Looking over Linda.
And Linda just kind of blushes and is like, well, I guess she'll have that. Could be worse. They could have given it to you. Nudges you a little.
I wouldn't know what to do with her. Too much power into that hood.
Oh, a lot of it, for sure. In fact, I'm going to be your chief engineer for the first couple of months. Don't tell Ted, please.
I won't.
And with that, he flies you around back to ESD and drops you two off.
Wow.
Captain, good luck out there. And to talk to Logan.
Yeah. Thanks. And you too. Wow, already you're just... Wow. That's fantastic.
Well, something to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'll be taking Max with me. Relax.
I can take... Move. No, I can't.
No.
Just thought about it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's take the infant on the fucking...
You don't have the facilities for it. And the Gagarin is actually larger than your ship.
That, and we're going to be under attack a lot, so... Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, we shouldn't, yeah. Okay, but if you're going to call me every day...
Logan!
I want to... What?
And what happens when they send you into deep space? You can't exactly call me every day.
Figure something out.
Or you're just going to have to trust that I'm not going to fly our sun into a black hole.
I just want to see how he's doing.
I'll send you regular letters, but daily may not be possible.
I don't trust you. I just don't want to miss a moment.
I get that. Oh. Now just promise me this. Don't get yourself killed. And she dope slaps you.
Okay, you're one to talk.
Touche. Take care of yourself out there, Captain Harrison.
You too, Captain Harrison.
And she takes the walker with Max and walks in the other direction as you head towards the docking hatch to the Cassini.
Logan has a weird feeling in his stomach, and after a while he realizes it's contentment. And it's weird.
As all the players are saying right now in our text channel that none of our viewers can see, gross. But Captain, you step onto your bridge after a while, reunited once again with your crew. And for some reason, everyone is down way too far.
They've all ducked for a surprise.
Surprise!
The ship still sucks.
Raz is mortally offended by that comment.
What's got you so happy?
They offered Linda a new command.
That's good.
It's great. Look at Garrus.
The what?
It's one of the refits from that shipyard they found. Apparently, she's going to be faster than the Cassini.
I'd like to request a move.
I don't recommend it. Who do you think is the chief engineer?
I'd like to request to stay here.
I hope whoever their doctor is they're prepared to have many broken screens and windows.
Oh, Linda's not that bad.
She married you, didn't she?
That's fair.
Yeah, she's the sane one in the family.
Speaking of crazy moves, what are our orders? I mean, aside from the Starfleet. Or I guess I should say, what's our next move?
As far as I know, just the space dock.
Okay, but what are we doing?
Well, docking command is waiting for us to...
More along the lines of what are our goals here, because we're not letting her get away, right?
Oh. No. I've been trying to come up with a password for the last 3 days in case, like, you see me and you're not sure it's me, and you can be like, hey, what's the safe word? And then, you know, if it's her, she says, not the... look, I...
How about we just I ask her what the safe word is, and when she does a double entendre, it's not you.
No, see, because I'm also likely to do that.
Well, how about this? If she tries to kiss whoever she's talking to, we know it's not you.
Point.
I think no matter what, we're completely fucked here.
We've actually been through worse.
I mean, also, she doesn't have the cool hair. Her hair is
Yeah,
long.
no, pigtails. I don't know why she has pigtails.
She's also alone. She doesn't have us.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know if that makes her more or less dangerous.
Oh, she's plenty dangerous. I will give her that. But that makes you and us equally capable because you have multiple minds here instead of just one.
Yeah, but unlike her, there's people around me I care about getting hurt.
That means you'll fight harder.
And that just means I'll have more people to patch up.
Yeah.
And you have people that don't mind getting hurt for you. Just saying.
Speaking of patching up, Kagon, nice eye. Oh no, Don's muted.
Kagon just speaks in the corner.
No worries. Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Captain. And in the words of Captain Corrin, it will just mean more opportunities to die with glory.
Less dying, though. No dying, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda would kill me if I died again.
Knowing Admiral Tadachesco, she would find a way, yes.
All right. Let's get on a dry dock. We've been here long enough. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the wanderlust again.
There is a certain need to get out back into the expanse.
Absolutely.
Second star on the right, straight on till morning, Captain.
Sounds good to me. And then eventually hit Starbase 114. But for now, let's put her some paces. She's been in dry dock for a while. Let's make sure she's still got it.
Permission to
Oh, dear.
initiate procedures.
Granted.
All right, Graz, control con, assisted by the Cassini.
Okay, control con. My best stats. I'm going to use the momentum just because.
We got it.
And when we're sat down on the on our chairs, I lean over to Catheris and go, "Did you know I have a brother?"
No!
Yeah.
Oh God, the ship. The
So,
ship's like, no, I don't want to go. You can't make me.
so the Cassini flies out of space dock, but you don't. But the ship's engines need to be recalibrated, and someone forgot to talk to Sahen before giving the order, and so you have that Galaxy Quest moment of leaving space dock. You scrape the side a little, you clear dry dock, and straight on the second star on the right.
Harrison's just pinching the bridge of his nose, going, "Oh God."
That was not my fault.
I will be in med bay if anyone needs me, avoiding Sahen.
Like butter, Graz. Like butter.
In which case, the dry dock is well and thoroughly greased.
Oh, you might even say toast.
Oh, nice. Nice. I hold my hand up for a high five, even though Graz is all the way across the
Look, Factor, who cares? Just
puns
go.
with puns like that, I guess you could say our helm officer is on a roll.
No!
Nope. I'm done. No
You're all
one call me. No medical emergencies. Nope.
You're all fired.
I could do an aileron roll if you really wanted to before we go.
I'm just imagining this conversation happening as like it's the final scene of Star Trek 6 as they're going towards the star. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight, guys.
Oh, I miss these idiots.
Same.